Hello friends, welcome to the next lecture on motors in the series of Arduino less Arduino. Now everybody knows motor. You have seen motor in fan, you have seen in water pumps, you have seen motor in many different applications. So basically motors are of two types. One is AC motor which works on 230 volts or 440 volts, which you can see in fan, you can see in water pumps, and there are DC motors which you can see in toys. Now basically motor converts electrical energy to a mechanical energy, that is rotating energy, and which can be used for some useful purpose. Now this motor I have explained you in my lectures, previous lectures, that this speed of a motor can be controlled by changing the voltage. Now those were fixed. When I change the DC values or the voltage values, the speed changes will be fixed, but every time we cannot change the battery to change the speed, so we should use some programmable component, and that programmable component which we'll be using here is Arduino. Now before going to the interfacing and other details, let's see what are the different types of motors which are available with Tinkercad. So very first, this is DC motor. Now when supply is given to this motor, it will start moving. The moment I remove the supply, it will take some time to stop because of its inertia. Fine, it doesn't stop immediately. Second motor is geared motor. This is geared motor. Now speciality of this motor is the moment I give supply, it starts moving. The moment I remove the supply, it stops moving. It won't move. It is getting locked at the same place. Now the third type of motor is servo motor. So this is one servo motor. There is another servo motor also. So these are the two servo motors. Now the speciality of this motor is the angular movement, like angle can be controlled. Suppose I have to rotate a motor from 0 to 90 degrees, it can be very easily controlled in servo motors. They are controlled motors. We'll see more details in my lecture of servo motors. And the last one is, last motor is vibration motor. Now where these motors you can find, these motors are available in cell phones, which is used to generate vibration. So these are the different types of motors which are available with Arduino. Now let's see how I can interface motor with Arduino and how I can control the speed in many different ways. So we'll be seeing one by one interfacing of different motors in my different lectures. So in this lecture I'll be explaining you how to interface motor and how to control the speed of a motor with a potentiometer and analog input. In this interfacing I have taken three components. One is breadboard, other is Arduino, and the third one is DC motor. So I'll first connect the negative. So this complete this complete column will become the negative rail or the negative point, and here I am taking positive. So this red and this is black. So I'll connect this to negative. So one end of the motor is connected to negative and other I am connecting it to pin number 11. So this is my minimum circuit for interfacing of motor. And now let's see how I can control the motor. So let's write a code for that. So I'll take first output. Now I'll take set pin. So let's start writing the block for controlling of this motor using Arduino. So I'll take set pin. I'll set pin number 11 to high, and then I'll give delay of 1 second. Again I'll take set pin and I'll set the pin number 11 to low, and then again delay. So this is the simplest block of the block for controlling the motor. So let's see the code for it. Now in this code, pin number 11 is set to output because my motor is an output device. motor, relay, buzzer, LED, all these are output devices, and motor and relay can be called also called as an actuators. Now digital write, this function is to write data to the GPIO pin. So 11 number pin, I'll set it to high, and this setting high means it will take voltage approximately to 5 volts, then delay of 1 second, and then low, and again delay of 1 second. Means motor will move for 1 second and stop for 1 second. So let's see the simulation. I'll start. See, this motor is moving and then again stopping. So same code I have already written for testing of LED, testing of relay, and now the same code is written for testing of motor. So motor is rotating with some RPM. Here it is showing 5555 RPMs when it is given high voltage, and the moment voltage becomes 0, it will give 0 RPMs. Now how to control the speed of a motor with the help of a potentiometer, we'll see that. So I'll add a potentiometer to it. So I've taken a potentiometer. So this is a potentiometer, and now this terminal I am grounding, making it black. First terminal I am connecting to VCC, making it red. But this middle terminal, I'll connect it to A0. So this A0 is analog pin, and this analog voltage of the potentiometer is converted internally to digital, and Arduino has internal 10-bit ADC. So my circuit is ready now. In this circuit I have connected a potentiometer. Now the voltage from this point, analog voltage, will be given to A0 pin, and this internally will be converted to digital, and it will be given on pin number 11. Now I've selected pin number 11 because it's a PWM pin on which I can use the function which is called as analog write. So I'll read it from the analog pin and I'll write it to analog pin. Now the maximum value which I can write to analog pin is 255 because it is 8-bit analog device. Fine. Let's see the block of the code. So let's see the block of the code. So I'll take the output control. I'll take set pin. Now in this case you can see the pins are limited: 3, 5, 6, 9, 11, 10 and 11. So these are PWM pins. So I'll set it to 11, and now what I'll do, I'll take input. Now this pin number 11 should be set to a digital analog read from pin number A0. Now what will happen? More the voltage, more will be the digital value, more will be the speed. Less the voltage, less will be the digital value, and less will be the speed. So let's see the code block for this. So you can see pin A0 is input, pin number 11 is output. Now analog write 11 comma analog read from A0 and then delay. So very simple code. What it will do, it will take the voltage from pin number A0, convert it into digital value, and that digital value will be with a function called as analog write will be written on pin number 11. So on pin number 11 voltage will be equal to whatever the digital value written. Now the digital range is from 0 to 255. Now if you want to see more details about this PWM, you can see the video of intensity control of LED. In that everything is explained, and you will find the link in the comment box. So let's start the simulation. Now see, motor is working at speed. So if I'm changing this value, now voltage is approximately 0 around the potentiometer. So speed is 0. Now slowly I'm increasing the voltage. The moment I increase the voltage, see the speed is increasing. And if I connect it here, it is working at maximum speed. Now I have to verify whether exactly the voltage is increasing or not. So how to verify that? I'll connect a multimeter. So now I'll take a multimeter here, and to this multimeter I will connect this center pin of potentiometer. I'll change color to blue, and this negative pin I'll connect it to the negative input of the system or the circuit. So now my voltmeter is connected across the potentiometer, and we'll see how the voltage is changing. So let's start the simulation. See, it's approximately 5 volts, which is giving the highest speed. We have seen already when it was logic high, it was giving the speed of 5555 rpm. So I've kept the highest voltage, so it is giving 5000. So this 5 volts is going to A0. This is converted into a digital value and again written on pin number 11 with the help of analog write command. Now I'll change the voltage. So approximately 2.5 volts. The moment it is 800 millivolts, see, the speed has changed. And when I'm making this voltage as 0, so it is 0 rpm. So the moment I start increasing the voltage, see, this rpm is increasing. Now friends, remember one thing. In this simulation I have connected directly motor, but in reality it may or may not work. So what we have to do, we have to use drivers, and I've already explained why drivers are needed in my lecture of relays. Here again I'll explain. These motors are made up of copper coil whose resistance is very less, and since the resistance is very less, they need more amount of current which Arduino cannot source. So we need some sort of drivers. Now these drivers can be made up of transistor. They transistors like SL100, 2N2222, BC547, BC147. Even you can use TIP series transistors like TIP 120, 121, 122 and so on. And also you can use integrated drivers like ULN2803, 2003, and specially for motor there is L293 driver. So all this will be seeing in my further videos. I hope you might have understood the concept of speed control and the interfacing of motor. Now this speed control is done with the help of PWM, and PWM stands for pulse width modulation. So friends, stay safe, take care, have a nice time, and if you really like this channel, please do subscribe and hit the bell notification so that you will get the notification of my videos uploaded. Take care, have a nice time.